Ba-dum bum bum bum. Slap back, chat frat. Slap back, chat frat. Slap back, jelly frat. Slap back, jelly frat. Slap back.
Okay, hi and welcome back to Slapback Chat Frat. This week we have a fantastic episode planned for you. We are going to continue on with Quincy live at the Fountain, but also, gentlemen, I have created a fantastic game that will be very quick that we could play right now, if you would like.
Wow, that didn't got any other choice, have we?
Go for it, please.
Have I shoehorned it in? Okay, right.
No, I'd love to play a game, Dan. What is your game?
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of like a sort of famous play your cards right, or famous play your cards right. I think it's probably a good
Got it.
a good game description. So there's a website called Cameo where you can purchase review. You can purchase like famous people to send you personalized video messages.
Yes,
So
heard of it. Yeah.
I have created a list of people, and we're just going to work out whether or not their price is cheaper or less than the previous person.
Oh, the next person. Okay, this sounds like a great game.
Absolutely. So this is
Like a good game.
This is Larry Thomas, aka the Soup Nazi. What price? We're going to go quick. So what price do you reckon Larry Thomas is?
So it's a video, say like happy birthday or like a personalized video. I'm going to. Is it in dollars or pounds?
So for Cameo, it's in pounds.
Okay, I'm going to say £30.
Okay.
I'll say 50 pounds.
I'm going to go in with a cool £180.
Okay, well, Russ has got it. It's £66.40. So
Yes.
Larry Thomas is Chuck
He's worth
Norris.
more than that, no?
He is, yeah, you're absolutely right. I can't see how much this one is. Where's that hidden? Oh, that's going to undo this game, isn't it, quite quickly? Okay, all right, well, we'll skip him. Temporarily unavailable, Chuck Norris, so we'll leave him out. Right, so is Sean Astin higher or lower than Larry Thomas? Sean Astin, actor from Lord of the Rings.
Sean Astin?
Who's Sean Astin?
So he's Sam in Lord of the Rings. He's the dad in Stranger Things, and he's the main character in Goonies.
You know what? I've just this second, because of what you said, realised that the guy from Lord of the Rings and the guy from Stranger Things are the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my brain box as well, Web.
Okay, so he's got to be more than the Soup Nazi.
Yeah,
So,
way more.
Yeah, I'm going to go to I'm going to go £150.
150. Russ?
I'm gonna go 350 pounds.
I'm going to go for an even 500.
It's £244.85.
Whoa!
Who's closest?
That's you, Russ.
2 in a row.
Now, what about Ernie Hudson, the actor from Ghostbusters? How much do you reckon is Ernie Hudson higher or lower than Sean Astin? Ernie Hudson in Basketball Diaries.
Who is he in Ghostbusters?
He's Bill Murray.
Oh, he's Bill Murray. Okay.
He's Bill Murray. He's the one that's Bill Murray.
Well, I don't know. He could be Winston. He could be the guy who plays the painting. Could be, I don't know.
Vigo.
Vigo, yeah.
He is the black gentleman who is a Ghostbuster.
Whoa!
How much do you think he goes for?
I think he's got more clout, but more like sort of longevity clout. But I don't know. Kids don't know him nowadays.
No, but like it's a cult. It's a kind of cult thing though. Like people of our age would be very excited.
Yeah, I suppose people of our age have got more money than children as well.
They do.
Certainly do.
I'm going £330.
Sean Astin of Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things, 244. You're going to say higher
I'm going to say higher because of cult value. No, 330. I'm sticking with that.
Russ?
I'll go 300 on the nose.
I'm going to go for 298, just to be controversial.
That's
But yeah,
pretty
higher,
technical.
because I didn't realise that Sean, whatever his name is, was going to be that low.
Can I revise it? Actually, Dan, can I revise mine?
Yeah, okay.
297.
Final revisions.
Actually, Dan, can I revise mine? I'll go 296.
Yeah, absolutely. Final revision, Lee. Okay. Ernie Hudson is £112.05.
What?
Wow, bargain.
That's a fucking bargain.
It's good.
How long are the videos? Have you watched any of them?
Yeah, they're short. 35 seconds, 2 minutes.
Yeah, but like, hey Jimmy, happy birthday. And
Hi, Jimmy.
etc.
Yeah.
I sort of think if you're going to spend £120, you could probably get somebody to just CGI you up a person saying that. You know, you don't need to get the actual person.
Oh, you want the real deal, Russell?
Well, if they're reeling
Anyone
off,
can hatch up a CGI, probably.
yeah, but if they're reeling off 60, you know, they're getting £100 for each one, and yours is like, hi Johnny, hi Jamie. You know, it's not it's not
I
quite.
think they get like, I think you fill in a form. I think it's like your name. So the person sending it, the person that's going to buy it, and then or person that's going to receive it, and then some interesting fact about them. So, you like sewing or whatever, because they often go like, "Hi, so and so. This is from so and so." They say you love sewing. Well, sew your way out of this one. From this cancer declaration. So that's how it tends to roll. So I think they all get this like little funny list of disinformation. They're
Do you reckon they do them all in one? Like, you know, so they say Winston from Ghostbusters. Do you reckon they do them all in one day and they're just like, oh god, today's my day of just sitting in front of a phone going, I want to kill myself. Hey Jimmy, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because once you've got into
do
the
them in one
groove,
go.
you could reel them off like in seconds.
Yeah.
Those couldn't you?
Yeah.
There's
or if they're just breaking off from their normal day-to-day interactions, but like, oh, that is a really good salad. Hey Jimmy,
I love
loves
salad
you
too.
very much. Good night.
Ghostbusters. Would you like to do another one?
Yeah.
Always. This is good.
Do these all night, mate.
I want some highballers, mate.
There's some good ones. We'll rattle through them. So that was Ernie Hudson, £112.05. Is Gilbert Gottfried, aka the parrot from Aladdin, is he higher or lower?
It's got to be higher than that. He has a really annoying voice, doesn't he? Gilbert
Yes.
Gottfried? Yeah. It's got to be higher than that. I'm going around 250.
250.
3,250.
3,250. You heard.
I'm gonna go 200.
I'm gonna go 225.
225.
But I don't know who he is or who the parrot from Aladdin is. So yeah, I'm gonna say higher, 225.
Yeah, that's good reasoning. Okay, Gilbert Gottfried is 124.50. That's
wow.
Yes.
Quite a treat. All right, let's skip through. Okay, James Buckley, the actor from The Inbetweeners.
Okay.
That's got to be higher, hasn't it? Because
he's an actor, a husband, and a father.
Think about how much like
He's
35-year-old men who don't really like comedy but do quite like that would pay for that. They would pay a lot of money. Like imagine the Bants if for your birthday I got him to say happy birthday for you. Like that would be Bants for days, son.
Okay, I think £250. I'm going in straight with that.
350, and I don't care what you say about it.
I'm gonna go straight in 300.
He is £41.50. James Buckley.
Fucking
Sounds
hell.
like the most underrated character in all of Canada.
He's fallen on hard times then.
I'll tell you what, the bants we could get for us. Imagine.
Yeah, we could. Do you guys want to chip in and do it? Get him to do one slapback chat, Frat.
Definitely.
Get him to endorse the show.
James Buckley, right? Is he
Yeah.
a J?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hot fact. A girl I briefly saw last year has had phone sex with him.
Nice.
Good fact.
There we
The
go.
phone's going in.
Let that fact stand, without context.
Wow.
Let's have some names and numbers.
Well, no, I can't. Well,
First of all, what's her phone number?
What's her number?
I went to visit a lady for a few days, we were just chatting about general people you shagged and stuff like that.
And was she on the phone to him whilst she was with you? Was that the thing?
Yeah, that was it. That's what really gets me off, Russell. Is just Jay from the in-betweeners.
Was she paying him to have phone sex with her? Was he doing this as part of the video service?
Like £42.50.
Yeah.
Okay, I need 1 minute and a half more.
Well, what I was thinking is I can probably get this for free. What we could do is upsell this. So if he's $40 ish, I can get it done for free. And we can make a little bit of slapback longer.
Nice, I like it.
Would it be quite a provocative endorsement of the show then, if she was eliciting the content from him in that kind of moment?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it'd be a good. Everyone likes a bit of controversy, don't they? So I don't know. I'm not sure if he'd do it now. Now, as you said, he was a father and a lover and a mother or something.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a father. I'm a lover.
But seriously, for £10 each, we could put him at the start of every single slapback chat, Frat. I'm James Buckley, and this is my favourite show on the internet. And for every episode we put up, we just tag him in it, featuring James Buckley for the In-Betweeners.
That's like the greatest.
Or just have it like James Buckley from the In-Betweeners, and then in small font featuring the boys from Slapback Chat Frat.
Just a little rebrand.
Yeah, just a little tweak of our marketing strategy.
These guys are funnier than anything I've ever done. James Buckley.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want the £40, you'll say the words, James. Denounce the In-Betweeners. Say this is the best thing you've ever been involved in.
Here's your money.
You little tart.
Now fuck off.
Wow, £40. That's
£40.
Cheap, man.
You'd have thought In-Betweeners money was like so. I know we've got to finish this, but can I just throw a question out there to people? Do the people who are doing this, right? So let's say James Buckley from the In-Betweeners.
Yes.
Obviously, they're doing it for money. That goes without saying. But do you think it's like they have fallen on hard times, or do you think this is just like a nice little top up?
I think it's a sweet.
You know those adverts, right? And I don't know whether or not any of you been in such hard times as to see them, but the adverts that say, "Would you like a little bit of extra money working from home? Work your own hours. You're your own boss. Get super famous. First, get a TV show. Then become super famous. Then retire from that TV show. Now, come to us. You can sell your fame, the last inklings of your fame, for a shekel or two. Come and join Cameo. And that is the route to doing it.
Can you join, Dan?
Not yet, but one day we can dream.
What's the barrier to entry?
Any modicum of fame.
There must be like a vetting process.
I guess the batting. I guess it is like, can you sell? Will someone buy what you're selling?
I mean, how much are you selling it for? Because I'd buy it, possibly.
Yeah, maybe. Well, how much do you want to buy it for?
12,
That's probably
12
what we sell it for.
I'd spend a £5 on a personalised video message from you.
Okay, well, look, if you talk to me later, I'll get onto you. Maybe we can organise a secret message for you for £5. Hello, Joe. This is the Slapback Boys. This is Dan Reed saying, "Nice one, Joe. Well done."
How do you like sewing?
Yeah, I heard your girlfriend, your wife said you're a big fan of the Beatles. That's fantastic. I like music too. Great. Cheers. Bye. Slap back, chat, Frat.
Or just like throw in, I like the thought that they're just like not even trying anymore. So when someone says like, I like the Beatles, they're just like, oh, it says here you like the Beatles. Paul McCartney. Anyway, have a good birthday.
Yeah.
just, I don't know, Ringo Starr. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, they're great. I love all those tunes and that album number ones.
Favourite album of the Beatles? Tough one, but I'd have to say number ones.
Number ones. Right, so for those that have been waiting, the long and awaited Quincy Part 2 live at the Fountain is ready and raring to go. We've got wrestling to kick us off, which is track 6 for those that are playing at home.
Are we just going to dive straight in, Dan, with it?
I believe so. We've done a little warm-up game.
So Ollie, it's are you on the Facebook? Can you see the track?
Oh no, I can't even log into Facebook on my laptop, so I'm just gonna have to imagine it. I presume people will be playing it, no?
Well, you won't be able to hear it because we're going to be listening to it on our headsets. So you can just watch us for 3 minutes 10.
I'll just watch you.
Bow, no.
I told you this laptop was not going to fucking do it. It just comes up with, this is an imposter website, which I do believe my computer may have been hacked in this time as well. So that's all good. Anyway, enjoy wrestling. I'm about to go.
It's almost like a kind of a modern art project, watching someone do a listening. listen along.
Ollie, come and be on the podcast with us, Ollie. This will be a good one for you.
Well, Fontaine, correct me if I'm wrong. You were there that night. Is that right?
Yes.
No.
And you're here tonight. And you're you're an audience member again. So I think this will work. I think
it's going to work. But do our viewers not be able to hear it right now? Or do you do it in the edit?
They're gonna be able to hear it. Yeah.
Oh.
So you could drum along.
You aren't gonna. What about if I ring you and you can?
Yes.
You can.
It's
I
still
can't.
using my
I
phone
can't.
though, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it's still using your phone. What about if I ring your laptop? Okay. Right, we're gonna start because.
Are you ready?
We're raring to go. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes 10. 3 minutes 10, Ollie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Track 6.
Right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's a spicy wah-wah on that guitar.
What effect is that? Is it a wah-wah? Is it like auto?
I don't think it's a wah. No, I think it's a pedal.
It's a remodulated flanger.
It sounds more like a remodulated.
Lovely little bit of cheeky bass there.
Oh, Ed.
Spicy groove, though. Very spicy. So Dan and I are perfectly synced up, and Joe, you're slightly behind. And Fonts, you're in a sort of orbit. But it's good. What comes in nicely there, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like the kind of change in bass notes under the they're belting it. Good backing vocals.
There's a good use of an expletive in a minute, which is a recurring theme of the evening. quite the right note. Brings it back. If you start off the sentence singing the wrong words, just bring it back. Right. And done.
Okay, 1 sec. Right, Lonely Planet's next.
Great stuff.
That's 2 minutes 42.
Again,
Oh, so many
when
things.
they,
So many things on that song.
Go on, what are your impressions, Dan? What memories does it bring back for you?
I don't know. It just has so much stuff going on, doesn't it? It's just like there's loads of little bits to listen to that just do a load of stuff. I feel for me, it's like another one of these timeless fucking bangers, isn't it? Really, it's one of the lexicon of awesome tunes and almost one of the defining versions of it. Although there's loads and loads of moments where it comes up against this, like, you know, like. There's moments where it's a bit played poorly or whatever, but I like that kind of those moments where it kind of doesn't quite when he's going like, you know, like all of that kind of stuff is just.
There's a lot of wobbly moments in there.
Well, yeah, but it's just full of character and really like, yeah, I just like that. It's a bit, I don't know, sort of kind of grungy. Dirty.
Sounds like you're describing a like a meaty pie
or like a souffle.
Yeah, a souffle. Full of character.
Yeah, it's like a homemade traditional Gran's made bacon and egg pie.
And what were your impressions,
rustic.
Joe?
Loved it.
Absolute banger.
Loved it. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's got a kind of spicy Miami Vice feel to it, don't you think?
Spicy Vice.
I don't really know what Miami, but I know it's a TV show, but I don't get the reference. What's the Miami Vice kind of?
The
spiciness of it all.
Yeah, there's a cop show set in Miami, you know, in Florida.
Do you mean it's like kind of cop show music kind of?
Yeah,
thing?
a little bit. Well, maybe. It's more the feel of it. You know, in Miami, you get the feeling like there's parties going on around every corner. You look around the corner. Oh, it's a salsa party. Yeah.
Look around another salsa party.
Yeah, look around another corner. 3 homicides.
Salsa.
Right,
yeah.
back to work.
Yeah. Death by salsa.
But that's the feel of it, I think. That's what springs to my mind.
The bit that goes like, you know, bow, 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 bow. That feel like, what's that from? What's that trope from? Is it like a Spanish thing? Like, or I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
It's like a samba.
It's a samba. Yeah. That kind of
It's a bit like the Strictly theme tune, isn't it?
But they're not the first people to do that little melody.
They are not, no.
But where's that from, though? Where is it from?
Don't know.
It's sort of like a salsa-y sort of thing, isn't it?
It's almost like a kind of
like a cha-cha-cha.
cliche.
It's like a cha-cha-cha, yeah. You look very Strictly there, Fonte.
Yeah.
You look like Anton de Beck.
Which is what it's one of those things.
Anton the Deck, no?
Yeah, I feel like all the best bits of Anton Deck.
Excellent. That's what I was going for.
I think what I really like about that tune is that like it does have loads of different flavors, and Quincy are very good at like delving into different flavors of genre and like sort of playing effortlessly within different styles, but also then breaking those styles almost like in a sort of jellyfish or Ben Folds kind of manner, you know, where they just like play with a thing and then incorporate it sort of effortlessly into something else without kind of feeling that weird. That's how they sort of encompassed so many different genres of music in their eclectic sort of little period, isn't it? Really,
like magpies, aren't they?
Little musical magpies.
Anything shiny from anywhere, get it into their little nest in the fountain.
Who supported on that night?
I think they
it is
say
Orson
Fruit
Howard.
Loops.
Was it you?
Orson Howard and Fruit Mousse, correct?
There
Yes.
we go.
And it was. I remember now. It was January. What year? 1997. Is that right? Was it January 1997?
Sounds about right.
No.
It was definitely January. I actually have the recording of Orson Howard from that night.
Do you? Ooh.
We can do a separate podcast about that.
Yeah, listening. Yeah. We need to get hold of the Fruit Moose guys to really run this.
Oh man, I'd love to hear even Fruit Moose even vaguely as a concept sounds like.
Do you remember Fruit Moose, Ollie?
Huh?
Do you remember Fruit Moose?
Oh, I fucking remember Fruit Moose. Was it
they were funky
music or like
they were funky? Yeah, they were funky.
They were really funky.
Funky spunk to them. Yeah.
Do you think that was a knowing play on Root Juice? Because it's too much of a...
I always assumed it was. I assumed that they just lifted that. Yeah, absolutely.
I really hope they played together.
I'm sure they did at some point.
Fruit Juice and Fruit Moose. Oh yeah.
They played in the same venue.
Fruit Juice and Fruit Moose sounds 100% like a kids' TV program.
Yeah.
I'm Fruit Juice and I'm Fruit Moose. Let's play. Yeah.
Well, I've just got to get a charger. We'll be back in 2 seconds and we'll do this next track. Line it up.
Line that shit up.
I remember Fruit. We played with Fruit Moose, didn't we?
We did play with Fruit Moose. Yeah. They were pretty tight, if I remember correctly.
It was funky. I think they had a trumpet player.
Yeah, they had some kind of form going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just be very intrigued to, hear what they sound like, with fresh ears. 2 decades later on.
Do you remember if Fruit Moose was spelt like fruit is spelt, or was it FROOT?
I'm hoping it was FROOT.
FROOT, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna Google them and see if they survive online.
If there's anything in the archives.
Okay, while you're doing that, let's have a little more around this. So, just while you're doing that, Joe, 4150 was James.
Okay,
James
what's the next track?
Steve Guttenberg. How much higher or lower is Steve Guttenberg? Steve Gutenberg.
Who's Steve Gutenberg?
Actor Police Academy, 3 Men and a Baby.
He's got to be a lot higher.
I'm gonna lowball it. I'm gonna go higher, but I'm only going like 78 quid.
Steve Gutenberg. Man and a Baby. Ted Danson.
I'm gonna go 150 quid.
Oh, that's good. He looks a charm. He looks an absolute charm. He looks like he's living the life. He looks well.
How much?
124.50. 124.50.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Right. Okay. Lonely Planet.
What's
2 minutes. 2 minutes 42. Track 7.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, fuck.
This is a song Matt Arundel wrote.
This is one of Matthew's songs about fucking lonely planets.
Okay. David Attenborough.
Right.
So you said it was 2 minutes.
43.
2 minutes 42. 2 minutes 42.
Okay.
You ready?
No.
Yeah. Shall I count us in? So when it'll be like 3, 2, 1, and then on 0 it's.
So 3, 2, 1, play.
1, go, play. Yeah.
Okay.
Ollie, don't worry about doing it at the same time. Just sync the other people to me. There's no benefit to you counting as well because it's like it's me pressing the button.
Have we started yet? Or we?
No. You're telling me when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Since one of Matthew's songs called Lonely Planet. It's all about fucking lonely planets.
That's a request for Sunday morning there by Nick Landau in the background.
Oh really? I never heard that.
I missed that. I like that.
remember this track, Fonte? It's not one of the big ones.
Mine.
Yeah, like that. It's a bit bluesy, it's got a bit of a bluesy riff to it.
Don't know, I heard it.
You would, yeah, but you can't. Another F-bomb. They really come thick and fast at this point in the gig.
There must be somebody out there. If you're not too big, not too small.
First little note. Key change, gents. Watch out.
When he says there must be somebody out of there who's not too big and not too small, if you're not too big and not too small, what's the next line? And I want one with
blonde hair.
Blonde hair. Okay, it is.
That's all.
Was that ever recorded, Russ?
Yeah.
Or a cover
Yeah,
of? It was. I've never heard that recording.
It's on the same set of links that Dan sent over on the Facebook page. On the Facebook.
What, the recorded version?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'll have a list.
That's right, isn't it, Dan?
Oh, I don't know. Now you're saying that, I can't think whether or not it is or not.
I don't mind if I do. Well.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. You sent it over, and I think it's like track 17 or 16. And one of the last ones is the recorded version of Lonely Planet.
Blimey. That.
Do you want to do the whole track again? The recorded one?
This is gonna be a real wild show for Ollie, actually. Isn't it?
No, I think you should.
Do you remember, Ollie? Do you remember Lonely Planets then? Do you remember Lonely Planets?
Well, I don't know what any songs are called by any band ever.
Goes,
yeah.
Found myself a lonely planet. Woo.
How does the guitars go?
It goes. What was it? Ollie, Jay, you look like you're frozen.
Yeah, Webster look pretty frozen right now.
That's right.
Has he just
He's frozen by the prospect of a recorded track he's never heard from the past.
He's doing a sort of poopy face.
Oh,
he's moving now. He's got some sort of
He's gone wild.
energy. He's got energy.
He's used up all of his internet though. Slow down, you're using up all the internet.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to provide some visual pizzazz because we've got the audio pizzazz going on, thanks Quincy, but I feel like between the four of us we need to.
This is a bad time.
It's a slog. It's a real slog to watch visually. This is really truly an episode. If there was ever an episode for the fans. Of the fans.
This could be an audio only. We could take the cameras off. We could go audio only.
We could go nothing. We could go no. We could do like another non-recorded.
Take the audio off as well.
Take everything off.
It's just a black screen.
It's just black screen. Yeah.
Okay, let's crack into the next track, shall we?
Yeah. What's the time length of the next track?
I think it's 2:57.
What track is it?
Big track. Big track.
No.
Which big track?
It's all in all good cause.
This one is called Save the Universe.
Oh yeah.
2:57.
Short track.
Oh.
This is one of the from the lexicon, isn't it? This should go down in the history as being one of the greatest tunes ever. Look at Joe's. Stop using
This
the
is a really good song.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a banger. Right.
Dan,
So
you've got
we're going to
that
count it
loaded
in.
up?
Yeah. So 3, 2, 1.
This is canon.
Go.
This is canon. Okay.
Big riff.
Strong falsetto.
Down the drain pipe from a second story window. It was nothing she didn't understand. Please, crazy lady, shut the
So
door.
this song is about Star Wars. Is that what we're understanding here?
We've all got a Star Wars references. Princesses and saving the universe.
Makes sense.
She goes out to meet on like berserker.
Very typical, quiet, loud verse, chorus mix.
I like that. And then back into yeah. Slinky. That's going to be the majority of my contribution. Just
Lovely.
one like that. Nice breakdown.
Really chills out now, doesn't it?
Oh, laid back. Facts.
Get that
Lovely
slinky bass
bass
guitar.
line. Yeah. Slinky down the back street.
Never harmony guitar.
Clashing guitar. They do the clashing guitars really well.
Yes, in and out.
It's cool. In and out.
Improvisation on the lead vocal.
What's that last chord?
And out it comes as quickly as it came in.
Out of nowhere,
Beautiful.
the last chord comes though. You don't expect that last chord, do you? You think you're gonna resolve to the minor, to the relative minor of the whole thing, but you think no. Actually, I'll just throw. I don't know what the last chord is in relation to the song's key, but it comes out of
No.
nowhere, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's curious.
Ollie,
Leaves you on a
what
bit
do
of
you
an
think
edge.
about-
Thinking,
What's your thoughts about that last chord, Ollie?
It's a pretty crunchy groove.
Yeah.
You know, top chords. So it's in my top 7 chords. Of
It's a top.
Ollie,
2020. So
the
I'm glad it
way-
got featured.
the way
Talk
that
us,
you're-
Ollie, talk us through your top 7 chords. Let's go top 3 first.
top 3 chords.
Yeah.
That one with
Oh,
an open
yeah.
E on.
Oh, big
Beautiful.
open E.
is
Open
the
E.
Mr. Bungle
Hendrix
chord going to
chord
make
with
an appearance?
added D on the top. That's a banger. I really like
G.
G shape in the C position. So from the 5th fret down with that added top one as well. I don't know.
Oh,
what
that's
I don't
nice.
know what the
That's a
names
nice
of any
chord.
chords
Yeah, yeah.
are.
No, those are good ones. Those are good ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And top number 1
It's
chord.
got to be the Mr. Bungle. The whatever that one's called.
Yeah.
The diminished minor, is it? Or
Do you remember when you were telling Mr. Lunn about this new chord, the Mr. Bungle chord, and he was like, Mr. Lunn was our music teacher for anyone who might be watching, who's
Why is it called the Mr. Bungle chord?
because they used
the band,
it a lot.
Mr.
The band, Mr.
Bungle.
Mr. Bungle used the chord a lot, yeah. But it was
And-
also
and-
obviously
and Mr.
founded
Lunn
in
was
the
like-
16th century, being the devil's chord. I didn't know any of
Yeah.
that. I'm just like, oh my god,
No,
it's
but
God,
It was like you were like, is this new chord? It's like this amazing new chord, like that Mr. Bungle invented. And Mr. Lunn was like,
No.
in the most amusing way, slap
I got the
slap down.
slapped on that one. Have you
And
noticed
Joe, what-
on Facey B, Mr. Lunn's been putting up some interesting
Gin.
selfies.
Yeah,
Really?
I've commented.
Yeah, did you comment?
I
I didn't
commented.
read through the comments.
Well,
What
the
did you
thing is
comment?
because I felt a little bit bad because he put two photos up. The first one, so he'd shaved off his beard and he'd shaved his head, and the comment was a little misdirect joke, which was you'll never guess what I've gone and bought. The implication being hair clippers,
The hair clippers,
and then
yeah.
and then the punchline was gin. And there were loads of comments underneath with people going, "Oh, what gin did you buy?" No one said. No one got the joke. So people were just going, "Oh, great gin, like lovely gin. Oh, what gin did you buy? I've been drinking gin." And there were tons of comments all about gin. So then he put up another photo saying, as all the comments on the last one were about gin, I thought I'd put up a photo of my shaved face and beard or whatever. And no one commented on it. And I felt bad. I checked back in a few hours later and no one had commented.
Comments.
And I thought he looks good. So I thought I'd tell him, So I said, you look, suits you. Suits you, sir.
Like 70 odd
Suits
now.
you,
Suits you, sir.
Suits you, sir. Hello, sir. What's
I've
trade,
fond,
sir?
I've fond memories of him driving around in a brown Volvo. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cigarette
Chain
stain.
smoking. Every single break he got, just
Sunglasses.
chain smoking in that brown Volvo.
Mm.
Absolute hero.
Well, we've diverged. Joe, top 3 chords. Oh, good selection, by the way, Ollie. Those were 3 bangers. Oh, he's going to
bangers, right? Yeah.
to beat those.
I'm a simple guy. I like G, C, and D.
Classics.
3 top chords. Think about all the stuff you can play with that. Tons of songs.
That is a good selection.
Getting a little bit of advertising in.
And Dan, your top 3?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is live action. You getting a guitar?
I don't know what they're called.
The man.
Oh, this way. Quite like that one.
Oh, that's tiny.
It's
That one.
50.
Quite like this. Oh, it's hard to get the camera. Like this chord. Also like this chord.
Yeah.
Sounds great. It does.
So beautiful.
Really lovely.
The microphone is just
Doing
really
it
picking
favours.
that up. Good. Yeah.
That's my favourite chord.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next track then, shall we? Track 9.
Now we've gone through all the top chords.
Yeah, well, not all of them, but I've got one for a few of them. Right.
Track 9, I just had a little taste of them. This is my favourite track of the whole gig.
Oh, which track?
What is it, Russ?
9.
338.
9, but what's the name of the track?
I don't think it ever had a name, actually.
Oh, is it like Millionaire or something?
No, that's Millionaire.
Well, I don't know what track it is. I'm not sure.
This is track 9. Millionaire's like track 4 or track 5. Okay, are you ready? Are you 2 ready? 3 ready?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The which?
Okay.
If only I could get myself together.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't introduce it at the gig.
I think it's
Okay,
called,
should we count down and start then?
I think actually it's called Sinister.
Yes. Right. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Some of your favourite chords there, Joe.
My bloody thing's not working.
Big open chords, big G's.
Everybody wants you and everybody needs you. And you're running for your life, yeah, running for your life, no. Nobody wants you. Funny how you know it, funny how you laugh your time away.
That's my favourite chord, that one there. This track is awesome. It sounds very like Radiohead, but then
Yes, yeah.
I think that was their problem, wasn't it? Just they were 3 years too late.
Oh, I love this end though. This is gotta be it.
Yeah, I think so, 95. OK Computer was 1997. Oh, that's Nick shouting out Sunday morning again.
Only I can get ourselves together. Then maybe I'll feel a whole lot better. If only I could get myself together.
There's a nice second guitar part in that this outro.
If only I could get myself together, I'm sure that I would feel a whole lot better. If only I could get myself together, I'm sure that I would feel a whole lot better.
Got a few false endings. Is that the end or not the end? It is actually the end.
So is that your favourite song of the set, Russ?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think I enjoy that one the most.
What is it that particularly tickles your balls about that one?
What do I like? I like that whole outro. I think that's very lovely outro. I think it builds brilliantly, adding the harmonies. Harmonies are really nice. The guitar parts are nice, and it gets louder. That's great. I like the mix. The bends feel to it. Yeah, the jingly jangly guitars with the discordant chords. I think it's spicy. I like it. Yeah. And also, I don't think it was ever recorded, that one. So I've heard it less frequently than many of the others in different guises.
Hello, sorry about that. I think my Skype just crashed.
It's all right, you're all right.
You're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Have I messed up your shots though, Dan?
No, they're sexy as they come. I think all of those things are right. I think Quincy are a band that could have hit those Radiohead highs, couldn't they, if they'd been left to their own devices. Sinister, another tune which is just it's kind of lost into the ether, isn't it? Because if there's not any actual recording of it, this might be one of the only recordings of it.
And sadly, this podcast might be the way it's most remembered. we might be the people who are really, this might be because how many people have Live at the Fountain? By putting it on this podcast, which is going on YouTube, that song, I don't want to say that we're saving its life, but we're certainly giving it a shot in the arm, aren't we?
Giving it an extra couple of years, giving it a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Until YouTube start going through videos and going, okay, look, the site is overloaded. We can't have shit with like 12 views on here, so we're just going to cull stuff. Until they do that,
We've got a dynasty for years.
immortalised.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel with the next track, we hit the home straight at the gig. It's number 10, and I think it's Sunday Morning. I think it's what Nick has been shouting out for. And it's a big track. It was always the hit from day one, and they know that, and it's a peak of the gig, you know. For me, it was the track previous, but for the masses, it's Sunday Morning.
Can you remember, Russ, when these were all being recorded and like that early? Because I don't really remember early Quincy. I remember Quincy. My timeline in my head's a bit messed up, but I remember listening to radio. Remember listening to Quincy on the Pirate session.
Mm-hmm.
I remember listening to that on the radio. Do you remember listening to it on the radio, Joe?
Yeah, I got a recording of that somewhere with Jane Friggins.
Yeah. I haven't got that anymore. I've lost that.
I think. Have you ever heard of a song called Cups of Coffee?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Joe recorded it and gave me the way I heard about it was because the demo was.
Joe, you're fucked. Don't bother, Joe. We can't hear anything. All we can hear from you is just like robo craziness.
Oh, that's a shame. Shall I go?
No, don't go. Well, firstly, if you go, we have to all stop. Secondly,
no, we can hear you now. We can hear you just about.
So what was Cups of Coffee? How did that go?
Drinking cups of coffee. I can't remember what the melody was.
Yeah, something like that. Something about drinking cups of coffee.
I don't remember. Can't remember that one. I thought
wasn't it a B-side on something?
What about like?
Oh, wasn't it on like Wasn't it on one of the Big and Clever or something like that?
No, I don't think I ever made it to that. But what about like the earliest stuff I heard was like Lucky Man and Sunflower. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the earliest tracks that I heard. And
Ives.
Yes.
Ives,
And you wish you were a lucky man.
Yes. Yeah. So those were the first known tracks, I think.
And she's loving. Well, I got a. Do you remember? What was it called?
True.
You know, there was a kind of local music magazine. No. That was my favorite. Everything and Nothing. I would love that.
Yeah.
But you know, there was like a local music magazine. Was it called 24/7 or something?
Yes,
was that it?
Was.
Yeah.
24/7.
So they had a demo a demo tape section where they reviewed demos, and Quincy's was on that. And I think they described them as Beatlesy and harmonies or something like that. So I was like, okay, I like the sound of that. So I phoned up the number because they had the numbers underneath, and I phoned up and said, I would like to buy a demo tape. And whoever it was who was their manager just sent me one on cassette, and it had I think 3 tracks either side: Wrestling, She's Loving It, Everything and Nothing.
Who was their manager called? Can anybody remember the manager's name?
I don't know. I mean,
isn't he called Andrew?
Andrew, that sounds right.
Andrew something.
It's like Andrew Lincoln or something like that.
Isn't that the guy from The Walking Dead?
Yeah, I think it is. He was their manager actually, which is a weird crossover because at the time he was in a sitcom or a sort of drama on BBC Two called what was that called? This Life. He was in This Life.
This Life, yeah, that was good. That was peak Andrew time.
He only took that job so that he could, pay Quincy. Little fact.
So you heard those tracks, and then I also heard those tracks, and that's probably where everybody heard them initially.
I think Sunday Morning was on it as well. I think that was the other one.
I remember because I knew Ed, who used to work at Morrison's, and see, I don't know whether or not we came at Quincy from different. I don't know whether or not you got me into Quincy, or whether or not because you were often my vehicle. You and Ollie were my vehicles into music quite a lot when I was younger. I can't remember if you got me into Quincy or whether or not I got into Quincy through a slightly left field way because me and Ollie were in Mr. Powell's tutor group.
Mm.
We used to go and listen to his music in his cupboard.
Oh, Powell's cupboard.
Yeah, Powell's cupboard. Come in, children.
Cupboard,
Come into the cupboard. Well,
Did you know my son's in a band? Yeah, pretty cool, right?
I do know.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the best
Listen?
thing. Everything about Mr. Powell's though was like, you haven't been here for 11 days in a row. So tell me about what's Ed playing nowadays? Oh, Ed playing. Yeah, done. Every
Back
time
in,
that
you're
bed.
back in. I didn't have. I had like a 99% attendance, whereas in the last year or two of school, I don't think I ever turned up to anything. I just managed to keep getting ESA money from just Mr. Powell's just signing me in. You're in, you're all in, Mr. Powell's.
So this was always Andrew Ellis. That was the manager of Quincy.
Andrew Ellis, yeah.
So this was always the hit. It was always earmarked to be the big breakout track. They recorded a few versions of it. This is a pretty hot take, pretty fast take.
This is one of my favourite versions of it. I don't love the slow version.
No, it's boring, isn't it? It's a bit like it sounds like Dodgy with a tambourine in the background.
If anyone's got the pirate sessions, send them over because I'd quite like to have those. Get those back in my life. If you've got them, Russ.
I've got them and a lot more at home on tape. Do you have a method of transferring tape to digital audio waves, Dan?
Yeah, I do, but
well, then they're digital audio waves.
I'll give you next time I'm down in Liscard, Dan. I will give you some tracks, including Orson Howard live at the Fountain.
I just need a tape
deck. Do you have a tape deck?
No, or I kind of do, but I don't know if it would work or not.
Well, this is a condition of me handing over these tapes. I have Quincy demos that were recorded at my dad's that I don't think I've ever seen the light of day.
Oh,
a back off web.
I've got quite. It depends how into Orson Howard you want to get. I've got a lot of Orson Howard live gigs as well.
All the way.
And I've got Quincy Pirate FM sessions.
I got crap rack upstairs.
So if you invest in the tape deck, Dan, next time I'm down, I'll give you all those tapes.
I'll make that a priority.
Oh yeah, I mean
that would be big, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome.
Imagine all those things.
Yeah, let's do it. So
okay, so should we play the hit then? The big track.
Yeah, let's let's play it. Right, so we're on a 259. This is track 10. And what is this, Sunday morning?
Yes. Are we
So
all ready?
Ready?
yeah, ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's a terrific pace. Absolutely too fast.
Scorching, isn't it?
I don't think they can keep that up. And I think you'll find when they start singing, they can't literally get the words out quickly enough.
I love that.
That's a good stop. Very strong. Well, there's no let up in this track, is there? This is where they can't say the words.
What's the funny bit?
It's lost track.
To say the words.
Huge drums on this track. Huge drums.
Rick's so good, isn't he?
What you need him is that man I would breathe perfectly.
Yes, yeah.
A bit of feedback. Building up to something. I think this sounds like Dodgy too. Actually, now that I've heard it.
They were a bit comfy.
Oh, Sunday morning.
Well, a lot of people do say that Quincy was a thinking man's Dodgy. That was
It's straight man's
Who was
Dodgy.
that? Who is that fella who's got it up there? He said, he's got, Matt says, he's got it, that man's got it, he's right. Is that Nick he's talking
That's
about?
That's Nick
Nick,
Lowendahl.
Yeah.
Really owns the gig, Nick Lowendahl, with his heckling.
He's a classic heckler.
Well, he's reached the heights of...
He drunk a pint of CK1 by that point, so you know.
he was on the floor, but smelled
Rarid.
fantastic.
How much further do you want to go through Live at the Fountain? Because we are...
How many we got to go?
We're not even halfway through our...
No, we are.
We must be actually, because we're
There's
just
only
about
two
to do
more
paperback.
tracks.
Yeah, we're just about to do Paperback Writer, and
Paperback
I've
Writer
got.
and Motorway. It's the only two left.
Yeah, okay. Of mine, I've got some more tracks.
Yeah,
I've got
that's
tracks.
the single with Lonely Planet, the original recording.
Oh, that's what this is. Brilliant.
Mm.
Right. Okay. So then, what is this next track?
Paperback Writer.
Paperback Writer. Okay. Sunday morning, so much goes on in it. It's just another tour de force. Ed is just this incredible bass player. I love listening to him. He, like, at the time when I was a bass player in my bands, I was very much listening to sort of music where the bass player was very root notey, you know, just nothing to do, just stick to that, like, very basic, you know, chug, 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 chug. And just listen to Ed move around there like that, it's just really exciting and really eye-opening to my little brain at the time.
You're a fan of that, aren't you, Fontas? The moving around. You don't like to stick on those root notes
lead
too
bass
long.
guitar involves a lot of moving around continuously.
Fontas laughs in the face of a root
You
note.
flirt with the root note, but you don't stay the night. You don't stay the night.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it back in and then fuck it off. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I think it was we had a reviewer in for a gig once who said that you basically domestically abused a root note. He said, what that guy did to that root note should not be allowed.
He's been gaslighting those root notes for weeks now. Root notes don't even know what their actual key they're in anymore.
They ain't got a fucking chance, you know.
So we're going to bring the...
So the gig has peaked, you know, because they played the hit. Where do you go once you played the hit?
Playing someone else's hit.
Play a bigger band's hit. A more successful, popular band's hit.
This is one of my favourite.
Cracking version of it as well.
Yeah, it's such a great. Yeah.
Okay,
so let's
go Paperback Writer.
Paperback Writer. Cool. So it's track 11, 316. 3, 2.
One sec.
Oh, wait.
Go
back.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Paperback writer.
Good opening set of harmonies. Again, drums dominating at this point of the gig. Absolutely dominating.
Really thin sounding Telecaster rhythm, like
Yeah.
There's one point where someone doesn't come in for the harmony and they just leave the top person exposed with his. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. They expose the curtain, the magician's curtain.
There's always the fear in a harmony band, isn't it?
That's a dangerous place to be on the top of a harmony stack. If you fall off that time, you can walk anywhere. Drag everyone down. They're having a laugh now, aren't they?
You know why?
Who is that? Is that Rick?
I think it is.
Yeah. And he's been put on the rhythm guitar now and picked it up.
Building to another crescendo, very classic crescendo section. And
So I'd never heard the end of this song, or you said there's another song after this. So
See you in the new
the
year.
tape that I had of Quincy live
This
at the
is the new
Fountain
year.
inexplicably
And have a
cut
bye,
off just
bye.
before the end of the Paperback Writer.
no.
So this will be the first time I've heard this next song.
Seriously?
Seriously, yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
what
completely
is the
right.
next song?
Super serial.
Well, have it.
The next song,
Folks,
so
have you
if
enjoyed
we get to
yourselves
track
tonight or
12,
what?
I think Gary Swift does a little bit of MCing to start with.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait for that.
Shall we dip into that straight away? Quickly? Let's just go
Yeah.
straight.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's track 12108. This is
Yes.
Gary Swift.
Gary Swift MCing.
This is Gary Swift MC, yeah.
With just a flag up, I have listened to this fairly recently, and it's very funny because at each moment you think Gary's finished MCing and he's going to stop talking, and he keeps on going, and it's the
Yes.
sign of a fantastic MC. Never leave that stage until you have beaten the crowd to a pulp, and Gary Swift does it here.
Okay,
Okay, ready? 2,
3,
1.
1, go.
Well, have it. Folks, have you enjoyed yourselves tonight or what?
Have we enjoyed ourselves tonight?
I couldn't
Yes,
hear that.
it
It wasn't
is.
loud enough. Have you enjoyed yourselves? Well, it's great to see live music in Liscard once again here at the Fountain. So, with a big round of applause for the other two support bands tonight, we got Orson Howard,
Orson
very
Carr,
much.
absolute classic.
and we got Fruit Moose.
Very Moose.
And I think we ought to have one more from Quincy. Would you like one more from Quincy?
The crowd would like one more.
What you, Nick?
We'll try that again. Would you like one more from Quincy?
Gary didn't hear it.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for
Yeah.
Quincy.
Oh,
Gary, kick you out.
Gary.
okay. So now we're on to the unknown track that Joe has never heard in his life before.
Right, are we
going straight in?
Are we going straight in?
Yeah. Wait a sec.
Right.
Tell
me when you're ready. Yep.
How long is it?
3:04. This has got to be riveting for you, Ollie.
Joe, you've got to tell us exactly what you're thinking about as you hear this track, because it's all new to you.
Basically, I could do a reaction video, couldn't I?
Yeah.
This is a bit like a Christmas present for you, isn't it? It's like Christmas present.
Have you ever seen those videos on the internet where it's like millennials react to hearing the Beatles for the first time, or things like,
or kids react?
Yeah, we should just Well, click this up and see how many views we get. Joe Webb, who reacts to hearing a Quincy song that he hasn't heard for the first time. Hashtag Quincy song.
Okay, we ready?
Three.
No,
2.
wait.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do it again. Do 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Enya. Enya.
Someone's still requesting She's Loving It. Played earlier.
Is that Nick?
Hey. Just easy, innit? Okay, we're going to try this, right? But I'm telling you, it ain't going to be good. Oh yeah, it's for Dan and that.
It's for Dan.
You and me got nothing in common.
I do know this song. I don't think I haven't heard this version of it. Great opening.
Very funny.
Scrappy guitars, but lovely.
We've lost the guitar.
Classic.
Love it when anything breaks down to just bass and drums. Can't beat it.
Big move.
Baller, isn't it? All double time. They've gone double time. They're punking it out. They're basically doing a no effects.
The 16-year-olds in the family now are going batshit crazy.
A good night.
A good night. That's the last track, isn't it? That's Quincy Live at the Fountain. That is something else. What's next on my record?
Reflection.
That's what I got next.
So, Ollie, what are your reflections on that gig? Obviously, you haven't heard it here, but thinking back on the night, do you remember
23 years ago?
23 years ago, where you were probably hammered. What are your reflections?
Fucking amazing. Obviously amazing. And I even listen to it now. Now, last time I listened to Quincy was when I was in America. And everyone was on the street, so I was like, I'm going to put on Quincy because no one knows this, but it doesn't matter. It was fucking great. Yeah.
I win America, I did it.
You're gonna have to put up with this whilst you're driving. You don't know what any of this is gonna be, but I'm gonna fucking love it. So
Was this the time when you had agreed to go in that girl's car and got driven away from a nightclub like 60 miles and then nearly got beaten up?
No, this is a separate American adventure.
Okay.
But yes, now I've just remembered the New Orleans mystery. I could be dead maneuvers, but luckily I'm not. So yeah.
Do when you're in America, when in America, do many things go down with them checking the penal area?
Checking the penal area?
Yeah, that story was preluded with. She came over to you and said, "I need to see the produce."
Produce, yeah. Produce, fucking that was the line. I was trying to
let me see the produce.
Fucking line. Produce, wasn't it?
Produce, brilliant.
Yeah, let me see your produce.
No, that was the only produce request I've had, to be fair, in America. But
that's fantastic. Amazing. That is good. I actually don't know if I can remember being at this gig or not. I'm not 100% convinced if I was there or not. I'd like to think that the bit where they say this song's dedicated to Dan was me, Dan, but could well have been like Onions or any of those Dans.
Another Dan.
Yeah, it was. No, those.
Called Dan.
No, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think of what other Dans in that area. I was just trying to think what other Dans there were that would be at Quincy. But I'm not being so. I'm not like imagining that it was Dan me, but it might.
You are. That's exactly what you're imagining.
I am romanticizing. Yeah, I'm not remembering it as if it actually happened. I'm just saying, imagining.
Yeah, okay. Imagine if it did happen.
I'm just imagining that could be me. I am Dan.
The way I remember it is that they all. It was a weird gig because they all didn't break eye contact with you for the whole gig. Yeah. They were just locked into you.
Is it because I was like there? It's me.
Like the rest of the audience weren't there. They would. I mean, basically, it was just like a love letter to you, that gig. But they were like, right, this is.
Hey guys, should I press play on the? Yeah. But no, I love seeing gigs at the Fountain. I can't. I've saw quite a few gigs of Quincy playing at the Fountain, but I can't remember if I was at this one or not. I definitely didn't see them live enough for sure.
Yeah, I know. It's I wish I could go back and but it's not like I avoided any gigs with Quincy. I just think there must have been more going on that I didn't know about or didn't see at the time.
You thought there'd be more.
Well, you just assume when you like a band, you assume that they'll just keep going, don't you? So you just assume you can go, well, I'll go next time. They live there.
It's only in the Fountain, I can go to the Fountain anytime. They're going to be there, every couple of months for the rest of my life.
Can you
definitely?
I can remember the summer waiting for the album to come out. I can remember that summer. It was like just after we finished school. It was that year, wasn't it? When everyone went off to university, we all broke up for school. It was like 1999.
Never came out though, did it? Still waiting.
Never came out. I literally can remember waiting for it.
Never came out.
Sad.
Yeah, well, Quincy Live at the Fountain, possibly the greatest live recording of Quincy that we'll ever have.
And we've given it an internet airing. This did not exist on the internet until now.
You're welcome. So
think about what we've just done there. There'll be people. Well, there'll be people in say 500 years when Quincy are like the most popular band from history going. Yeah. And it all started with this really shit podcast. That was how everyone.
Imagine if we did this.
Got to know about them in the future.
Yeah. They reawakened the Quincy fan base.
We should do this, but for the El Majestico gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't.
How do we have anything?
I just like the idea that in the future Dan will be known as he'll be some mythical character
the archiver
called the Archivist, and lo, Russell Garnett did give Dan his highly degraded audio tapes.
Thank you, Russell. I shall make it content.
And Dan did digitize the content.
And Dan did good.
offered back to the internet. Yeah. Well, it's magic time.
Well, we can do it with Orson Howard live at the Fountain for sure. As soon as that digitization happens,
I'll get my computer to actually work so I can hear it.
Oh,
yeah,
that'll be
a fun one. And it's
that'll be good.
Think about how much you've enjoyed this, Ollie. Imagine how much better it would have been if you could have heard any of it.
I want to get Liberties all up in my face.
Oh, Liberties is in there, all right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big night. That's playback, but
no. I'm not singing. I'm not singing Libertines. I'm singing playback. I'm just saying it's like one of my favourite bass lines of any.
Great guitar riff written by Tim West, I believe.
I believe that was written by Tim West. Yeah, as was all of the guitar work and bass work.
I remember
in that band.
There was it New Year's Eve? We were at a party. I think it was New Year's Eve or some party, and it was back at his house.
Yeah.
And you probably hadn't seen Russell was in the band with Tim West. You probably hadn't seen him for quite a long time, and you got into some casual conversation where you said you were shooting shit about the past, being like, oh, we were in a band together, and just being kind of, it was all warm and
genial, it was
congenial, and then you happened to mention that you wrote the riff to that song, and he was like, no, you didn't. And you were like, no, I absolutely definitely did. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I did. And he was just like really pissed off.
You absolutely did not. It got to the point where I really thought, I didn't. Did I? I really didn't. And for now, I think I have recordings of it. And it was, it got very, and then he threatened to throw his shoes at me. And he'd already thrown his shoes at you, Ollie, or he continued to throw his shoes at you?
Because you refused to take your shoes off.
Chris, I do remember, if I remember correctly, something along those lines. I was going doolally with his sensations. And,
that's right,
Yeah, he didn't take too kindly to that.
A lot of anger, that man.
It was a lot of anger, that evening,
just waiting to be released like a fizzy
little valve.
Up.
But the thing is, I can understand it if it was like like a hugely important, like massively popular song where like royalties were at stake. And like money, like it's like who's going to get the millions? Is it lying Russell Garnett who's saying he wrote the guitar riff, or is it the genius Tim West? But it was just like you going, no, I think I did, and he was just like really angry about it.
He went from 0 to 100.
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
Really escalated.
What did you do to that poor man?
I think the world did something to that man. I would love to see him again, though. I would love to see him again.
Well, get him on the podcast to do a listen back to the Orson Howard gig. We can go through song by song to find out
who wrote this. What about this bit? Who wrote this bit? Is this Russell? Sounds like a Russ. Did Russ write this?
Did Russ even play on this gig, or were you doing double guitars?
Was he even there? Oh, okay, no. Consider this the first in a series. We'll do more of these. We'll do some Almajestica. We'll do.
What about
Orson Howard?
Gonzo, how about the next
Gonzo
one, right?
Project? I think would be nice.
I mean, it's all on. Again, it's all on tape upstairs, so it's all down to Dan the Archivist.
I ain't got it. I haven't got the tape. I haven't got like a. You've got the 8-track. You've created an unsolvable puzzle for me. Unfortunately, I can't get it off the 8-track.
No. Ben Nash sent me some Dr. Gonzo Project stuff that he had, and he digitized it.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
I had some Dr. Gonzo Project, which had me singing horribly, singing Everlong or something. It's like a horrible.
So Ben out of the blue sent me some Dr. Gonzo Project stuff, and it has some practices on it. I think it's acoustic in Ben's flat. Ollie, you're on bonk.
Ollie. Yeah, is this somewhere like Ollie does a shotty solo?
No, all I can say is I've never heard a busier bonker. It's so busy.
I feel like that would be good on your tombstone, Fonts. Busy bongo.
He played. Say what you want about him, but he played a busy bongo.
That boy played a very busy bongo.
All right, I'll find that for another listening party because I think Jesus Christ, where would he have said that? It's digitized though. It's I think it's on.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that bongo.
Can I make a suggestion? Perhaps Slapback could remain its own thing, and this could become its own separate thing as part of the family of things, but maybe given a different title, so that it lives separately as an idea.
Nope.
I mean,
what? This is the evolution. This is Kid A. This is what's happening right now.
Kid A, Slapback.
It needs to be under the Slapback umbrella. If you're a fan, you watch the shows that you don't like. That's the way it goes, and
that's how it works.
And many others will fall under that rubric. So that's what you got to do.
It's just that, yeah, absolutely fine. Good.
You can't all be gravy. You got to have potatoes as well.
You got to eat your fucking potatoes. Hey fans.
I don't think this is even potatoes. I think this is sprouts. You've got to eat them. They're on the,
when did you last eat
frozen sprouts?
All right.
Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go.
We've
got to go. We just sullied the internet up with heavy Quincy.
I've got an event.
Busy.
Gala ball I've got to attend this evening. So get my glad rags on. But this has been good. We'll do this again.
Yeah. So this has been Quincy Live at the Fountain Part 2. Thank you very much to our guests, Mr. Joe Butterball, Mr. Russell Garnett, Mr. Dickie Fontaine. I've been Dan Reed. We will see you again in a fortnight or so. Toodaloo. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Slapback Chat.